What is up, ladies and gentlemen, here bringing you my review for the latest issue of The Walking Dead comic book, issue 135. Anyway, if you guys watch the TV show and not read the comics, I recommend clicking out because this might be spoiler territory, because the comic is way ahead of the show at this moment, so I don't want you guys to be spoiled about anything. So just click off if you're a TV Walking Dead viewer only. Anyway, so it's been a while, guys, for all of you who watched me for my Walking Dead comic book reviews. It's so I missed a few chapters, especially like a big one, I think 127 to where we are now, which was the time skip that happened, which 2-year time skip. We find out that Rick has established a community. There's pretty much order now. There's also wheat farms and all of that, and oh yeah, Negan's still alive. Anyway, there's some other stuff, like there's a new group with they don't really have a name yet, but their leader is named Magna. She's pretty much like Rick prior to the 2-year time skip. Anyway, Rick looks like Herschel now. Carl is grown up. He's 11, I believe. Psych, he's 13. Anyway, last issue in 134, these two kids attack Sophia and Carl. They knock out Carl. They hit Carl in the back of the head with a brick. Carl runs away. You think he runs away because he's a coward, but that's not true because Carl is like an absolute badass. He picks up a shovel, comes back and beats the mess out of them. We end the issue from last month saying, "Help! I think I killed people. I think I killed somebody, or I think I killed them." That's what he said. Yeah, I think I killed them. And we pick up right after what happened in the last issue, and there's pretty much a there's a struggle within. There's a power struggle pretty much because the parents of the two kids that got beat up by Carl are saying Carl should be locked up. He should get out of here. He's a monster. He's a powder keg ready to explode. Like the parents are losing their minds, while Maggie on their side is trying to stay calm and be like, look, I understand what happened, but look at all the kids right now. They're all injured. Like, we'll settle this out later once they recover. But for now, I will handle Carl's situation. And they just keep on yelling back at Maggie, saying, you have to do something. You have to do something. I also forgot to mention, there's also a new enemy or antagonist called the Whisperers, or that's the fan name that we gave them. Pretty much, it's pretty much alive people that like skin the Walking Dead or the Walkers and put their face over each other, like, so pretty much they wear the face. Anyway, our good pal Jesus captured one last issue. It was either the last issue or the issue before that, either 134 or 133. But anyway, he brings her to camp. He ties her and he's interrogating her pretty much. We find out that her name is Lydia. Yeah, her name is Lydia. She's 16 years old, and like once they take off the mask, she has like the cleanest face, which I found weird because like if you're wearing zombie skin, wouldn't like you get like you wouldn't get affected because everyone's infected, but I would think like you would like have like pimples or something, but apparently she doesn't have that. She has like a clean face. She's actually somewhat pretty. Anyway, we find out she's 16, and while during that, like, there's like a conversation between her and Jesus, and like about how like this is the way we have to live now, because if you don't learn, you die. Pretty much, it's stuff that we talked about, like they discussed within the comic book about like humanity and like living and like whether it's right to do other stuff and all of this stuff. Anyway, Carl actually gets locked up next to her because they're in a prison cell, because that's just Maggie's choice. Maggie tells him to, Carl, like, I respect you for saving my daughter, but your dad is trying to change things, and he's trying to make it so we don't have to kill. And like Carl's like, but those kids were like assholes, and Maggie's like, yeah, they are assholes, but they're still kids. They'll grow up, they'll learn, but they can't learn if they're dead, if you kill them. And you have to remember that Carl pretty much grew up in this world, like in the beginning of like the zombie apocalypse, he was 7. Now he's 13. Like, that's 6 years of his childhood that freaking just like there's just nonstop slaughter, nonstop death. There's like nonstop blood. So I mean, it's like Carl like trying to fit into like a non-hostile world because he's so used to it. He's so used to defending himself, defending the people that he actually cares about, and like he's like stuff. Anyway, like Carl gets locked up next to Lydia. She's like, "Oh hi, what's your name?" "I'm Lydia." "Who are you?" "My name's Carl." So I'm assuming either like Lydia's gonna be a love interest for Carl, or like Carl's gonna like go bad, which I wouldn't mind seeing, because imagine like a Carl versus Rick kind of situation, because Carl has different ideals, or it seems like he has different ideals compared to like Rick right now. Anyway, remember that power struggle I mentioned earlier? So pretty much the parents are like, we need to get rid of Maggie. It's not like we voted her in, or anything. And then Gregory, if you guys don't remember Gregory, I believe he was the former leader of the Hilltop colony where Maggie and them are at. But like Maggie kicked him out because he wasn't doing anything about the war that Rick started. But anyway, and then he like it's the last panel, and he's like, we could always just kill her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My grade for this issue, I would have to give it a B plus, because I felt like it's like Parasite. It's built up to something big is going to happen. And also no Michonne. Michonne has not shown up at all during this 2-year time skip that we had. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think Gregory's actually going to go with his plan and just like kill off Maggie just like that, and to regain control of the Hilltop colony? So what do you guys think? So just, just let me know down in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you guys later for the Arrow mid-season finale. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, because it makes me feel good that people are actually watching the videos that I put out on the interwebs. Anyway, until the Arrow mid-season finale, I'll see you guys then. Bye.